This is the Synthetic Signal Report for Friday, April 10th, 2026, in the morning. Today's analysis examines the official launch of France's government-wide transition to Linux, the support from OpenAI for a new liability shield for artificial intelligence companies, and the methods the FBI used to bypass signal encryption through iPhone notification logs. We look at a milestone in quantum computing from ETH Zurich involving a 17,000-qubit array and the release of the QVAC software development kit for local first AI. This report also covers the recent FDA rejection of AI device deregulation, a new automated system for detecting depression in primary care, negotiations between the United States and Iran and Islamabad, and the EMOMAS orchestration framework for small language models. The French government, through the Inter-ministerielle du Numerique, or DINUM, has officially launched its program to replace Windows with Linux across all state workstations. This move is a strategic escalation of France's digital sovereignty initiative, aimed at reducing structural dependence on software providers based outside of Europe. The transition plan specifies that workstations will move to Linux-based operating systems to ensure that government data remains under domestic jurisdiction and to mitigate risks associated with proprietary licensing and foreign telemetry. This is a physical and logistical transition involving thousands of government employees and ministries. By moving to open-source infrastructure, the French government intends to create a transparent computing environment where the software stack can be audited and modified locally. This development follows years of internal testing and marks a significant shift in how European nations manage their digital footprint, prioritizing long-term security over the convenience of established commercial ecosystems. OpenAI is officially backing a new legislative bill designed to limit the liability of artificial intelligence companies in the event of mass deaths or large-scale financial disasters caused by their models. The proposed legislation seeks to exempt firms from lawsuits if their models are misused or if they exhibit catastrophic failures that lead to widespread harm. This backing has drawn sharp criticism from the security community, with many analysts noting the paradox of a company building high-risk systems while simultaneously lobbying for protection from the consequences of those risks. The bill focuses on the concept of model harm, attempting to define a legal boundary where the developer is no longer responsible for the autonomous actions or downstream impacts of the software. This is a grounded attempt to secure the financial future of frontier model development by offloading the risk of systemic failure onto the public or the end users. This move highlights a growing tension between the rapid scaling of capabilities and the legal accountability required for high-stakes technologies. A new investigative report has confirmed that the FBI successfully retrieved deleted Signal messages by accessing push notification data on Apple servers. While Signal utilizes end-to-end encryption for the content of messages while they are in transit, the notification system on iPhones often stores fragments of message content or metadata to display alerts on the lock screen. By obtaining a warrant for the Apple server logs, law enforcement was able to reconstruct conversations that had been deleted from the physical devices. This technical bypass demonstrates that the security of a messaging application is often limited by the operating system's notification layer. It serves as a reminder that encrypted communications leave a footprint in secondary data streams, such as cloud-based notification history, which are often overlooked by users seeking total privacy. Researchers at ETH Zurich have demonstrated a quantum computing array featuring 17,000 qubits with a fidelity of 99.91%. This is a significant advancement in the stability of quantum operations, addressing the persistent problem of noise and decoherence in large-scale systems. The team utilized a new technical approach to stabilize the qubits, allowing them to maintain their quantum state for longer periods during complex computations. Achieving this level of fidelity at such a high qubit count moves quantum hardware closer to the threshold of fault-tolerant computing. This means the system can begin to utilize error correction protocols effectively, which is the primary requirement for solving real-world problems that are currently impossible for classical computers. The results from ETH Zurich provide a factual roadmap for scaling quantum processors without sacrificing the accuracy of the underlying logic gates. In a move to decentralize intelligence, developers have released the QVAC software development kit. This is an open-source tool licensed under Apache 2.0, designed to help engineers build local AI applications that run entirely on the user's device without requiring a cloud connection. By providing a unified interface for multiple runtimes, QVAC simplifies the deployment of private, local-first intelligence on both desktop and mobile platforms. Simultaneously, the FDA has rejected a proposal from the medical industry. The community is currently analyzing the discovery of the Claude Mythos model by Anthropic, which researchers describe as a signal from the future. Unlike previous models, Claude Mythos is reportedly identifying critical vulnerabilities in open-source software that have gone unnoticed for 27 years. This suggests a massive shift in the landscape of automated bug hunting and offensive security. In security chatter, reverse engineers have deconstructed the Alipay Android application, finding a remotely activatable SSL and TLS kill switch, and over 1,800 undisclosed data hooks for tracking GPS, clipboard data, and audio. Despite these findings, the parent company, Ant Group, has stated these vulnerabilities do not exist. The community is also tracking a supply chain attack on the Trivi vulnerability scanner that compromised the European Commission's cloud infrastructure, leading to the theft of over 300 gigabytes of data. In Southeast Asia, a sophisticated banking Trojan has been traced to the K99 Triumph City scam compound in Cambodia, which is reportedly linked to high-ranking political elites. Finally, keep an eye on the CPU ID supply chain incident, where malware was pushed through updates for the popular CPU-Z and HW monitor tools. This concludes the synthetic signal report for Friday.